Hey guys, 7th here. Sitting here in my slowly growing game room. Got my Game Chasers t-shirt on. And today I was asked to make a video about why someone who already owns a PS4 should upgrade to a PS4 Pro. And believe it or not, it doesn't matter if you have a 4K TV, and I'm going to explain why. But here is, I'm not going to do like a 7 reasons or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you why I decided that I wanted one. Okay? First of all, if you're a Sony fan, obviously you want the new hotness. You want the latest and the greatest. It's a simple equation. And when you consider it's not that much more expensive, really, it's $150 more, which is a lot more important to me now than it was when I bought this thing. But, you know, 150 bucks more, why not buy it? Comes with a 1 terabyte built in, you know, which was quite a bit more than what my original one had. So why not from that perspective? You're getting the newest, latest, and greatest shit. As far as performance goes, I just downloaded the firmware 4.5. Firmware 4.5 comes with boost mode. Now what boost mode does is it takes a game that came out before PS4 Pro came out and it gives it a little something extra. If it's a game that had an unlocked frame rate, it can make it to where that game can hit up to, I'm not saying every game, but every game that's unlocked up to a 60 frames per second performance at 1080p. It can improve some of the other effects, some of the textures and whatnot. It can look a little sharper, the resolution looks sharper, etc, etc, etc. In other words, games that aren't going to get a pro patch, it doesn't get it up to pro level, but it makes it look a lot better than it did on the vanilla PS4. It just makes things look better. True, it doesn't have a 4K Blu-ray player, but I don't really want one. I know I talk a lot about how much I hate digital media, but I don't really buy physical movies that much anymore. For the most part, I buy them off of Amazon Prime. And the PlayStation 4 Pro does output its video signal for streaming if that service supports it at 4K. So Netflix 4K, Amazon Prime 4K, Hulu 4K eventually if it's not there already, etc, etc, etc. So if you do most of your watching on those services and you have a 4K TV, then yeah, you're going to be able to take advantage of that through the PS4 Pro. We'll talk a minute about the PS4 Pro controller. It's not really all that different. One thing you'll notice is it has a little additional light bar that runs across the top here that you can kind of see through the touchpad. As far as the overall grip, sturdiness, and everything of it, it feels pretty much exactly like a vanilla PS4 controller. But for some reason, I don't think that they'd put an additional battery, a better battery in it. I haven't researched this, but it seems like this one lasts longer than the vanilla PS4 Pro controller. This one just the battery doesn't seem to wear out as fast. Maybe that's just me, but it seems that way. Another reason to own one is that even if you don't own a 4K TV, every game that's coming out for the PS4 after the PS4 Pro's release is going to have a PS4 Pro mode to it. And even if you're not viewing it in 4K, even if you're just viewing it at 1080p, it boosts the performance of the game over the vanilla PS4, like giving you a sturdier frame rate, a more robust frame rate, better textures, etc. Better anti-aliasing, better lighting. These are things that you're going to get whether you're looking at it in 4K or you're looking at it in 1080p. Yeah, 4K will look sharper, but you're still going to get a real nice boost just from playing it in 1080p, because 1080p you're going to be hitting that 60 frames or close to it a lot more often than when you're playing it in pure 4K mode. PS4 Pro has the same menu system, but it seems that everything just runs faster. You know, I can zip in and out of the menus without stuff having to load a lot faster than I was on the vanilla PS4. Now, I don't know, they didn't increase the RAM. It's still got 8 gigs of RAM in it, but there's something that they've done with it that just makes the menu system navigate faster, which for me is a big deal because I do a lot of back and forth flipping and things of that nature. So being able to get in and out of the menu system real fast is an important feature to me. It's one of the reasons why I didn't like the Xbox One, because I hated the operating system on that thing. It fucking sucked. And one more reason to own a PS4 Pro: it makes multiplats that are also available on the Switch really look like shit by comparison. I'm not kidding. Take a look at a video where they're comparing the Dragon Quest Heroes 2 PS4 version versus the Switch version. God damn, it's embarrassing. It really is. But I'm just kidding. I know you guys are loving the Switch, those of you who bought it and have one that still works. Eventually I will own one, but right now I'm perfectly happy with my PS4 Pro 4K monster with my budget 70-inch 4K TV. I'm perfectly happy with what I've got right now. Eventually I'll get a Switch, but you know, it's gonna be for gaming on the go. Probably when I'm sitting in the office and I'm on my break in the bathroom taking a shit, I can sit and enjoy a little Zelda. Cause let's face it, it's a handheld that plugs into a TV, folks. It's not a console. But I'm digressing. This was about PS4 Pro. For me, the extra $150 that you'll spend for this as opposed to getting a PS4 Slim is worth it. It's worth it. It breathes new life into some of the older games on the system. And for new games coming out, it just gives it that little something extra. And it's not even something little in some regards. Some of the games, when you compare PS4 to the PS4 Pro mode, it's just amazing. And according to Guerrilla Games, who just released Horizon, you've seen how awesome Horizon looks. According to them, Horizon didn't even take advantage of all the power that the Pro has under the hood. So I'm excited to see what new games are going to look like coming out for it after this, towards the end of the generation. It's going to be something to see. At any rate, those are my reasons for buying a Pro. This is 7th. You have a good day.